Shining Force 3, Scenario 3. Let's see if we can master these tactical games. How you doing? 8 finds, 2 weapon deals, 1 item haggle. Alright, so we got a little bit of work to do in the town to start it off today. Let's switch over our scene here. Alrighty. Welcome in, welcome in. Save. And load. Alright, so here we are. We just got through the cave. We just got a dragon. Well, the portraits look weird here because it's all foggy. Hey, Benjamin. How are you? Welcome in. Amanda, how are you? Hello, hello. Oh, healing drop. What are these things? Beds? They look uncomfortable. 500 coins? That's 2? Hold on, I gotta look at this new character. Can I give you a shout out? Absolutely. Amanda Martinez. I'll do you one better. Let's get 2 claps and a Ric Flair for Amanda Martinez.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair!
There you go. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging with us. Let's take a look at these guys. So oh my god, that dude looks awesome. He looks badass. 1000, the white dragon. Hey Gia, how are you? Bye. Yay, bye. Thanks for hanging. You can go right to the special cave, 1 advanced town, but no townspeople thing. Okay. Alright, this is a pretty cool character, though. Like, I think it's been since Shining Force 1 that we had a dragon as a character. When you got Blue in your party. He has 59 attack, 35 defense. Super slow, though. Movement is decent, but 13 agility. I maybe want to give him like a quick chicken if I can find one. Kin, hello, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. He has a dragon talent. So this isn't actually a weapon though, is there? Or can I craft new talons? Raleigh. Critical evade. Oh wait, what is... I didn't check his... Support gives defense. Oh, nice. So he's like a... He's like Obright or Rock in that he gives defense with his friendship bonus. That's great. They really need to patch this for Xbox? That would be cool. They're upgraded. The horns and the talons are upgraded at promotion, but they don't get crafted. Okay. You discover a nostalgic picture book. Alright, that's a potion. That's 3 items that we found. Yeah, you'd have to play it using the translation project on a PC. That is really the only way that you can play this game. Oh, nice. I found that in a bush. 2 hints, super unfair items. Outside there's 2 weird walls to search. Okay. What is this? Is this like their version of a weapon shop? Okay, so the smith is not available yet. Okay, Sacred Dragon Cave, you say. The boy is blocking. Alright. Alright, let's just peek around a little bit more before we go into the cave. Just try to find as much as I can before we advance. Oh, there's another like blocked passageway, it looks like. Jeez, what a bad house to pick. There's nothing of value here. That sounds oddly suspicious. Sounds like there's gonna be something good in this house. Search all these crates, make sure I'm not missing it. Got a little bit of a stutter going on here. Classic Sega Saturn right there. And we're back. Holly, welcome in. Thank you for the heart. Appreciate you. The Battle Golf champion over here. Good morning to you. It's a little bit after lunchtime here. You're West Coast, right? I'm on the East Coast. You are Tiger Woods? Yeah. Nah, you're more like Elin Woods when she smashed out all the windows of his Escalade. When you're playing battle golf. Frodo's like Tiger Woods taking all them pills. Yeah, I did see him. He like Dick Cheney'd you with a shotgun the one day on the course, so he definitely deserved it. That was definitely some payback. All right, where else can we go here? I think I've pretty much gone. Talk to the dragon. Was there something I missed back there, or are you just saying like in general? So none of these shops are available yet? Oh, see if you can dismiss in the headquarters. Okay. I have played I think I played Valkyrie Profile 2. I think is the one that I played. It's been a long time since I played it. But it's one of those titles that I would really like to go back and play. I have a ridiculously long backlog, and that's before I just even get into like newer games that I want to play. Like as far as tacticals go, I really want to play Unicorn Overlord. I've mentioned this. That game looks really good. And next thing I'm gonna play is Vandal Hearts. It's such a classic. Where was the headquarters at? I don't even remember which one it was now. I'm like bugging here. Is it this one over here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Talk to the dragon, see if you can dismiss it. I don't even see it in here. Or do you have to go through... Oh, this wasn't here before. Oh, nice. We have like a whole separate section in our headquarters now. Grumble, grumble. You're bringing me into battle. Okay. So the ones who controlled us were members of a religious cult. I will not allow such a subversive attack. Alright, let me see if talking to Cyclops. Currently, 3 dragons will join our army in battle. Do you know how I recruit dragons for battle? Let's say no, see if he explains it. Dragons I recruit will join us in battle, provided there is room in the army. The dragons under my control will remain on standby in this room. However, I can only maintain up to 8 dragons at a time. If you speak to a dragon, it will move to the front of the line and be the first to enter the next battle. In battle, please be wary of their health. If a dragon is defeated, it will leave our army and will not return. Okay, so I don't think you can dismiss them, but it looks like you can prioritize them. So depending, I guess the last 3 that you speak to become prioritized, according to his explanation. Alright, so I guess now we gotta go to the Dragon Cave. Is it this big one? I have gathered you all here to witness what's happening to the Sacred Dragon Relic. How am I playing this? I'm using a Saturn MU on my PC. That's how you can play the translation projects. Pedro, what's up, man? How you been? Dan, what's going on? Welcome in, guys. Behold. I've never seen the Sacred Dragon Relic is glowing. But the Sacred Dragon Relic is carved from stone. What does it mean? Yes, the relic is shining. What's happening, Elder? Is this some kind of bad omen? No, it's not that. The Sacred Dragon is setting out on the journey foretold by legend. Of that, there's no doubt. I'm super amped to use this dragon dude in combat, though. X, if you jump in my Discord, I have a pinned message in my Shining Force channel that may possibly be what you're looking for. If you have a PC. The Sacred Dragon is going on a journey. So he's leaving us? Yes. I called you all here to tell you. Calm down. Dude, my Median was really strong, Pedro. He was just like one-shotting most stuff at the end of scenario 2.
I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
Hey, thank you for the follow, my ex. Thanks for hanging with us today. I can speak to Raleigh now? Oh, I can actually understand what she's saying. Gotcha. Kiwi Force 3. Scenario 3, too.
I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
I have a character that you might like even more than Kiwi. If you give me a minute, I'll show you. That is all. You may return to your business. Look, check this out. I have Raleigh. Raleigh the Unicorn. And she can cast Charm. Enemy falls in love with the caster. And I think she has floating movement, kind of like Kiwi. And then I also have a dragon. We got a white dragon named Thousand, which I think is kind of a badass name for a white dragon. W game? Oh yeah, L. Shining Force, the whole Shining Force series is just like peak tactical gaming. We are lucky to have witnessed the sacred dragon setting forth on his legendary journey. We thank Elbasim for that. Alright, so now everybody left, so everybody should be back in their respective shops and stuff, right? Hopefully. 1K. 1,000 aka 1K. Also a fan of the Detective Kimbo soundbite. Yes. Thank you for the follow again, by the way.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Excellent. Alright, so there's a haggle here. I think, right? Come on, give me something good, lady. I feel like 1,000 is a male dragon. Just based on the demeanor of the portrait and the name. I don't know. I think that's one I can figure out. Blue versus 1K, I know. Those are both like really cool names. Like, I always thought that Blue was a really cool name for the dragon. Come on, give me the haggle. She's probably gonna try to sell me her undies again. It's a goddess tier. I mean, it's not like invaluable, but I still like to have it. Let me do the dance for good luck. I like to stack up the goddess tiers. If you remember at the end of scenario 2 how important those goddess tiers were, like I would not have beaten the boss on the tank if I didn't have those goddess tiers for synthesis. Ah, there we go. Using those goddess tiers to get 40 MP back on synthesis was the difference in whether I survived or lost. Yes. Getting all the items in the game and never using them, or not using them until the final battle, is the most RPG coded thing ever. It's like we get all this stuff just to stack it up and never use it. I'm extremely guilty of that. I'm definitely a hoarder. Can I get through here now? Oh, this guy moved out of the way. Nice. Okay. Let's speak to Drake. Deals. Blaze level 3 on an anger wand and resist level 2. Wow, both of those are very important, but also very expensive. I'm not gonna have any gold to blacksmith. Like I'm gonna be out of gold relatively soon here. Guess I'll just give it to her for now. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to her for now. But I'll have to just pass it over. I don't have enough for the Ankh. I'm basically really short on gold. That looks like an up... Maybe? No, maybe not. Steel Lance. Heavy Halberd. Battle Claw. There's probably a few upgrades there. I just don't have the money. Bridget. I'm gonna give the freeze orb to Cyclops. Okay. So I'm basically pretty broke at the moment. Like, can't really afford to go blacksmith. How do I get to those other places that were blocked off? Next 2 battles, the egress is back to here, so you'll have time. Okay, so I just keep coming back. Alright. I have to figure out how to get to those 2 spots where... Oh, the kid in this... Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. He was blocking the little door. There we go. There it is. The goddess tears. So that's 2 goddess tears I've gotten. The boxes and dialogue look like Golden Sun. Jay, that's because this game was made by the creators of Golden Sun. This came before Golden Sun. To the surprise of many, this is what laid the foundation for Golden Sun. And that's also a sip. Rules are rules. The Golden Sun counter is at 1 for the day. Bradley knew it. Search the wall of each end of the middle path. Ah, that's tricky, dude. I would have never found that. Absolutely would have never found that. Nice. Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing, man? Thank you for the heart. How you been? Hope you're well. Hey, and if you are interested, I'm going to be playing Knights of the Old Republic very soon. I think you were one of the ones who was a KOTOR fan, if I recall. Yes, so I have probably, I think I'm like 50 to 60% of the way through Legend of Legaia, and we're playing KOTOR after that. So get all set if you wanna be one of my guides for KOTOR. I think I have like 2 people who are KOTOR fans, but less people than the games I've played prior, so I don't need this map anymore. I'll be looking for all the KOTOR people to teach me the ways. Oh, the power wine. Yeah. I'll give him both power wines and just turn him into an absolute truck. It's been so long since I've played Knights of the Old Republic that I remember nothing about it. So it's gonna be fun. Session says I won't be a guide, but I'll watch nights for sure. I'll just guide / push you to Sentinel. That's fair. Okay, Gia, let's use those power wines. Let's finally use them. We're going to turn 1,000 into an absolute shredder. Look how badass that character is. First off, it's a Star Wars game. Yeah, I know. Classic Star Wars game. I mean, it's one of the original one of the first Star Wars games. Before they started, like, pumping out one after the next. I played, SWTOR for a long time. The MMORPG. I played a I played a bounty hunter in that game, I believe. Or no, I played a commando. There were a bunch on PC, Super Nintendo, and NES. Yeah. But more or less, they just started pumping out one Star Wars game after the next at a certain point. But KOTOR was like one of the OGs back when I was growing up. So it's gonna be fun though. What time do you play Legaia? Sunday night. Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Will be my next Legaia stream. And then I should be able to stream Monday night as well for Legaia. Once we get past there, the Imperials won't pursue us any further. They did go, yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at, because like they started pumping out like so many Star Wars games around that time. Using a fake exit permit at Barrier Fortress at the border checkpoint. Were you planning to flee the country? Did you really think you could trick the Defender army with that? Oh wow. Are we gonna get this guy? Leon. He's like a whatever race Grace is, I guess. 8:30 p.m. Eastern, yes. That's when I do my nighttime streams. But no night stream tonight. I'll be doing it tomorrow night. A Khajiit? Yeah. Yeah, like from Skyrim. Very similar looking. Julian army, you say? You bastard. You're a spy for the Julian army. Not exactly. To be precise, I'm about to join them. You're going to join a rogue army? Ah, if I caught you, we could have an interesting talk. There are a lot of things I could learn from you. Joshy, welcome in. I have faith in my abilities, but I'm not sure I can defeat such a large army. Idiot, no one could. Julian army sighted. Request to deploy pursuit unit. Has the Empire allocated that large army for us? Who is that lion warrior, Bresby? I'm trying to remember, but I can't recall. Do you think this could be a trap? No, Admiral Akbar. That certainly is a possibility, but we must go this way regardless. What's up, Toasty? Toasty got the joke. Helping that warrior might slow our march on the fortress, but there is no other choice. Let's move, Julian. I'm doing very well, Joshy. I have a stream going right now. I got to have breakfast with the wife and kids. And then one of my wife's friends is having like a get-together later, and she has a sushi chef coming. That's like super fancy for my my tastes. I've never been anywhere like where they hired their own sushi chef, so that should be kind of fun. Is there a tux involved? I will not be getting in a tux. Not for this one. Man, I think the last time I wore a tux was like when I was a best man in a wedding. It's been a minute. Spectre Patronum says, I've been dying to play these. If you have a PC, if you want to jump in my Discord and check out the Shining Force channel, maybe you'll find what you're looking for. I need to actually look at the battlefield a little bit here. Metal Gunner. Okay, so that's going to be arranged. I'm assuming I'm going to get this guy. 60. He has high attack. 65 attack and 39 defense. Save Leon? I definitely want to save him. Actually, speaking of saving. Oh, getting a little bit of lag spike here. Sorry about that. The Saturn has issues. Every once in a while I get those little lag stutters. The one downside to playing Saturn games is that they don't run very well, unfortunately. This is like a tactics, yeah. So it's very, very similar to Fire Emblem without the permadeath. But it costs you money. Like if you die, it costs you money to resurrect your units. So it's not completely like free. I actually like that they added a little bit of a penalty in Shining Force 3, or more of a penalty. Because in Shining Force 1 and 2, there was very, very little penalty. Alright, Cless, I gotta get back to remodeling, but definitely hit me up. Oh, I'll message you for sure, man. I can't wait to play it. I know a lot of people have been waiting on it for a while. So it should be a good time. I will definitely hit you up. Thanks for popping in, man. Good to chat with you. Super GG. Thank you, sir. Hey, thank you so much, man. Okay. Julian is God tier. Do I need to save this guy? Like, should I be running out here to get him? Maybe I want to run Don Horde out here. That must be the Julian army. Damn, that guy was a decoy. That's a fat-ass big dragon. Everyone on the front, beware. The Julian army is marching this way from Foothill. What? That really is the Julian army. I guess my destiny has yet to be decided after all. I thought I was doomed, but now I have a chance to avoid death. I will try my best to survive. Alright, so this is going to be kind of like Irene and all that good stuff. Oh, Raleigh cannot reach. I need to get Cyclops a kill. That's kind of why I was leaving this guy alive. I don't want him to fall behind on levels. That's a good level. Cyclops is half dragon, half human, by the way. He's like a really cool character. Bro, don't mess with the dragon. You're gonna get the claws. 2 dragons. Yo, what's up, Jeremy? Who is your Kiwi and what does he do? Yeah.
Oh, hot, 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 hot! Hot, 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 hot!
Alright, so I need to hurry up and get out here to save this guy, because he's going to take a lot of damage. I want to see more of Master D's. Dude, I was pissing myself laughing, man. I can't believe... I can't believe there was a character named that. I said, Master D's, he must train in room 40. Like, Donhort doesn't have any HP over here. It would have been really smart if I left a healing drop on him, by the way. Might have been the best video ever posted. Yeah, it's too funny, man. Like, I was just like in a state of shock when I'm like, no way. I guess this is way before the whole joke came along. Man, where can I put him? It's gonna be a problem, because that guy's gonna be able to attack him if I put him there. I can put him here, I think. We'll be able to attack next turn. You send it to your boss? Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Oh my god, Kate. Kate. You're killing me, Kate. Does she have a way to cast support? She does. Oldies. I think Oldies is the master of the pinch and roll technique. That's his martial arts technique. He's mastered the pinch and roll. Hey Ashley, what's up? And my wife pops into the chat right as I'm talking about D's nuts. Hey, you want to know? Oh, St. Patty's. On your way home? You know what's funny? Is that I was telling Ashley about that, and the first thing she said was, wait, you mean D's nuts? That's how I know I married the right woman. Ah, they're gonna kill Donhort. This is your fault, Kate. Because if he was low on HP, I could have just used one of those guys to kill it. But I'm more worried about saving... I want to save Leon more than I want to save Donhort, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Yeah, I'm not going to save him. I'm going to have to egress. Boo, Leon. Alright, we're gonna have to redo that. I wasn't aware that I had to rush out and save him like that. So I kind of like hesitated early on in the battle. So let me just, I'll just like take out a couple units and then I'm gonna egress. It'll give me a chance to submit. Yeah, exactly. It'll give me a little chance to catch up on a few things, I guess. I'm gonna leave this guy here. I'll go one more round and then I'll egress. I also want to see 1000 attack. I haven't seen 1000 attack yet. Yeah, I can't wait to play more Legaia tomorrow night. It's starting to get like really, really good. Unicorn buck. Damn, son. No, I'm gonna egress. I don't have a save state. I can egress though, right? Is he like dead? If I egress, he'll be back, right? Or no? Shining Force 3? Oh yeah. I think that's how it worked with Irene. Like if I egressed, I could do it over. If not, I do have a save state that I should be able to use. But let me see. Alright, this is the first attack with 1000, our new dragon. And he blocks. God, he's huge, by the way. Holy crap. Kate's out there like Khaleesi with an army of dragons around her. How you doing, Storms? Busy workday, putting you in the studio and leaving. Have a great stream. Thanks, man. Thanks for popping in more. He'll be back? Okay, good. That'll give me a chance to get a little bit of XP on a few characters, and then we'll take another crack at it. I was pretty sure that that's how it worked when I did it with, like, Irene. And who was the other one that we did? The monk from Scenario 2. Hera. Yep. Just working? Luckily, I don't have to work till Monday, so hopefully a smooth work day for everybody all around that's at work. On Insane, you had to cast Aura 4. That makes sense, because you can then do like a global heal and hit everybody. That's cool. I should be able to egress before he gets hit a whole bunch. His shout is phenomenal. Is this like Brigandine? I would say yes and no. Brigandine's a lot different. Brigandine's different in like the overworld, I would call it. Like there's a whole nother layer to Brigandine that's different outside of like the tactical, but it is a tactical fighter. Wednesday and Sunday, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, because you don't have to get like, you don't have to work 5 days in a row. You kind of just get like that grind spread out a little bit. I work 36 hours in 3 days usually. Like I work a Friday, Saturday, Sunday 12, and then I'm off for a couple days. And it's like a bi-weekly schedule. I'm just going to cast support again for the XP. So I work a lot of hours in like a short period of time, but then I have off for a while. But the problem with that is I end up working like a bunch of overtime in the middle, and then it's just like absolutely crushed with hours. That's when it gets rough. Alright, let's egress this so we can actually get that character. I don't want to lose the Lion Warrior. Skitty, what's up, man? How you doing? Alright, let's go. Let's go see what we can do here. I'm super geeked, my guy. What's up? What's going on? Alright, he is back, just to confirm. You get paid for 44, but on average only work 34? Dude, that's awesome. Dude, if I had a 34-hour work week, I would be, like, beside myself happy. I end up working, like... I probably, if you go throughout the year, I probably average, like, 10 hours of overtime per week. So I probably average like 52 hours a week if you go through the full year. Now, you know, the money's good because of it, but it's still, you get to a point where you're just like always feeling burned out or just tired. Skitty, thank you for the controller, man. You work like 80 hours per, yeah. I think if I had like something where I could work from home and just kind of like stretch the work out, it would be a little different. But just the nature of the work is like, if I worked 80 hours a week, I would be toast. I also work a lot of nights, so yeah, same with me, Dre. I'm probably have a similar experience to you. 12-hour night shifts for me. So soul crushing. Time zone, yeah, time zones. My brother lives in Hawaii and he does like, he's in the business world, and so he wakes up in the morning and it's like 2 p.m. everywhere else in the world. So he's able to just like wake up at 7 a.m. and just like jump right into it while everybody's in the middle of the workday. It's kind of interesting. And like it works out really well for him because he's basically done working by like lunchtime. Yeah, dude, I hear that, Skitty. I hear that, man. I think everybody's feeling a bit of that. Yeah, session Isabella learned Judgment. Got that weapon level up. Those bigger heals. You've been playing the playtest of Nakwon Last Paradise. What kind of game is that? Alright, I feel like I'm set up a little better this time to possibly save Leon. They named the lion guy Leon. I can put the dragons out here because they can, the green dragon I can just let die. It's like, I can can just always get more of them. It's an extraction third person. So it's like Arc Raiders. Like similar to it, I guess. Everybody's been on those extraction games lately. Like that seems to be like the popular genre. Dimension. Oh! Utterly destroyed. It takes place in Korea and it's with zombies. Nice. So it's like a zombie extraction versus like a Arc Raiders is like a mech extraction, right? Where you fight like drones and machines. That's actually kind of cool though. Zombie extraction. I wonder if I should just start attacking this guy. See if I can just take this guy out quicker. What is your favorite quote that you find in an RPG? Oh man. Put me on the spot with that one. I'd have to think about it. Just without the T-800s. Well, if he tries to kill Kate, then he's not going to kill Leon, so we're going to make him make a choice here. Maybe I'll save him. I don't know. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Because now he's only going to get hit one more time like max. I think that probably does it. That's probably going to get us what we needed to recruit him. Thousand is so freaking huge. It's actually probably not smart to kill units with the green dragon since he doesn't level up. Kefka, yeah, Kefka's laugh, yeah, that probably qualifies. What is the quote? What is the quote that Kefka says when he gets, like, kicked out of Figaro Castle? He says something really funny, like, right in the beginning. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head at the moment. Alright, so he's not going to get attacked, so let's talk to him. Talk to me now. I was born in a Distonian slum. My name is Leon. I'm a mercenary warrior. Leon, why were you looking for the Julian army? Spoony Bard, yeah. You Spoony Bard. I saw you save Distonia when it was in danger. Without expecting any reward, I was impressed. And you were in Distonia? Yes, I was, and your strength and sense of justice in the face of a powerful foe thoroughly inspired me, Julian. I know I have done some bad things in my life, but I believe helping your cause could help me atone, so I came to join you. In the heat of battle, there is no good or evil. Julian and Gracia, I think we should allow Leon to join us. Alright, so we have our first warrior. I'm a huge fan of, like, the warrior class, because you can just run them in a lot deeper than the other characters without fear of them just getting one shot. They're really good for setting up your formations. And then the friendship bonus that they get is actually very important. It gives extra defense to everybody around them. Ow! Yes, attack the green dragon. Alright, Leon. Show off a little bit. Okay. He looks like Frank. Yeah, he has the same, Cyclops has like the same skill set as Frank. He has claws, and I gave him the loincloth. So yeah, he has a very similar setup, but instead of being a wolf man, he's a dragonkin. Dragon man. I'm gonna take this guy out. Exactly what I wanted to happen. Those dragons can be recruited, like, infinitely if you need to. So I'm not really worried about losing them, so I'll just use them as bait. Oh, hey, look at this setup. HP 1, attack 1, defense 2. Session, what do you think? Median or Julian? Who do you think is stronger? I need to get Kate back for a heal. I'm gonna heal Leon first, because he's gonna move next. Stronger Julian, but better Midian until second promotion. Okay. It almost seems like Symbios has better balance, whereas Julian and Median, like Julian seems like just like a pure attacker. Where Median was like really, really high defense. I have not played it CSM, no. That is a title I have never gotten around to. Leon. It's my dragon man just going around waxing everything. I haven't seen any of his specials yet, if he does get them. Oh, there's one. Breath Geyser. Need some hype up in here? Here we go. I'm ready. Jeremy with the 2 claps redemption. Hype it up. Can she reach with anything? She can. Oh, yes. Spark level 2. That's a beauty. Level 11. Did they give you off today, Jeremy? Or are you guys still in emergency mode? I'm going to hold him out of here. Off? Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Next weekend could be different. Yeah, there's going to be, at some point, there's going to be making up for lost time, right? Oh, Isabella got the aura spell. Nice. Having 2 characters with aura is really convenient. Because you never had really more than one. Shining Force 3 in 2026? Yes. Stream family knows. Stream family, you sound like a man of culture. Shining Force 3 Scenario 3 as well. Yeah, we're getting real deep. Nice. That's the same special that Frank had in Scenario 1. Alright, so this is a pretty straightforward fight. I guess it's more centered around saving Leon. Who is the underrated character in this one? I don't know if you would call him underrated, but there's so many unique characters. Like Scenario 3 has been the one that's had like the most randomness. Like we have Raleigh. So we have like a unicorn character that has charm. We have our own dragon. Like, reminds me of Blue from Shining Force 1. 1000, the white dragon. We have Leon, who's a lion warrior. And then we have Cyclops, who's half dragon, half human. So, how would I rank the scenarios? I mean, so far it's been like two was better than 1. And 3 is like, with the character lineup, I would say 3 is probably better than those. As far as like having a really cool lineup of characters. Your first JRPG was Dragon Quest IX on DS. Nice. What's the premise of Shining Force? It's a tactical RPG similar to Fire Emblem. As far as the story goes, the first couple scenarios start out with like, I would call it like warring kingdoms, like Empire versus a Republic, you know, without spoiling. It's like politics and betrayal, clashes between two kingdoms, and then it ends up where we're at now, where we're fighting against this like evil entity that was manipulating all of them the whole time from behind the scenes. So we're going after this evil group called the Bullzome Sect, which has like a whole bunch of high priests and priestesses, and they command like these evil forces, and they always have these secret weapons up their sleeves. And we have, I guess Gracia is technically like opposite of the evil. He's something called an innovator, which is like a holy, like his class is called Godchild. He's like a holy character that's opposite of the evil forces. But as far as tactics go, it's an extremely fun game. The fact that they gave us a dragon in Scenario 3 is badass. Attacking Julian. Oh, this is gonna be a juicy cast again. Spectral Force 3 on the Xbox. I'll have to look into that. Is that for the you did say OG Xbox. Okay. Spectral Force 3. Making mental note. Who got attacked? Was it? Oh, it was great. It was Gracia got attacked. Can I reach with Tornado 3? Cannot. I want to kill those other guys first so I don't waste the XP. I feel like Julian probably won't get good XP off of this because he's already 12. 15? That's not terrible. It's actually better than I thought. Spectral Force 3 is good, but you'll need the Xbox emulator Xenia. Okay. Can I also use that to play Lost Odyssey? Because I heard Lost Odyssey is phenomenal, and I have been recommended to play that game many times. Isn't that an Xbox game as well? Unicorn Ray. Yes, you can? Alright, cool. Well. Oh, wow. Thunderflow. Behave. It sounds like an incentive to play both of them. Infinite Undiscovery. It's a 360 game? Oh, yeah. Does that play 360 games? I know it's like so hard to find some of the old school Xbox stuff. But I would love to play Lost Odyssey because I've watched people stream it and it looks really good. And it's like exactly my kind of game. Lost Odyssey is on the Xbox Store. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought somebody said it wasn't available, but maybe they brought it back. Even better. Infinite Undiscovery isn't expensive. I'm off to play the new slop season of Diablo 4. I'm actually playing PoE 2 right now, a little bit on the side. I need, I gotta teach Indara how to play PoE 2 like a real PoE player. You're pitiful. There was no trap. To be defeated this way, so disgraceful. Try Last Remnant as well. Most underrated RPG, and no one has replicated it. Okay. Actually, hold on. Before I forget, let me just, like, throw these names down on a notepad here. Because I'll stream for 2 more hours, and then I'll forget all the names. Last Remnant. Was that on 360? And then, obviously, I know about Lost Odyssey, but it was Spectral Force. Spectral Force. Alright, I'll look both of those up. Thanks to Leon's bravery, we were able to penetrate the Imperial defense. I'm like level 30, not playing that often. Yeah, dude, the game is like so deep. Like, when you get into like the higher levels of crafting in PoE, it just gets like incredibly complex. If you've played it for a while, it's not that complex. Like, it starts to become simple. It just looks like intimidating at first, but the learning curve is extremely high. I'm sorry, I just wanted to show you my worth. You mentioned their defenses. They're extremely powerful. I guess they really don't want you to escape. So the fortress is practically impregnable? Not quite. It'd certainly be suicide to invade Barrier Fortress by frontal assault only. You should divide the force and attack to the front and the right. This is certainly valuable information, Julian. Barrier Fortress is thought to be invincible, but I agree with Leon's assessment. Do you agree? Yeah, I think I hit like level 70 in Dara, and I made it to the end game, like where you start mapping and stuff. Just because I haven't had enough time to play, but I played that game like PoE 1 so often that everything was like pretty straightforward. I just like ripped through it. Leon has seen their defenses, and Bresby knows the lay of the land. We are wise to follow their advice, Julian. The Julian Battalion will attack the front, and the Dawnhorde Battalion will attack from the side. And so, we will march on the heavily guarded Barrier Fortress. Last Remnant's available on anything? Okay, so I can pick it up on Steam. Preferably, I prefer things on Steam. It's just like so easy for me to play stuff on there. With multiple teammates. Yeah, you're 100% right about that. Like, PoE is realistically a single player game. Like, it's made to be played solo. You can play it with friends, but at its core, it's like a very much catered towards single player. Do you like bologna? I would prefer other meats over bologna, but I don't dislike it. That That's strange. That's a weird question, by the way, Sheeps. Like, that's a weird way to introduce yourself in the chat. That's strange. The fortress must be heavily guarded, but I don't see any Imperials. Don't be tricked, Gracia. This must be General Defenda's trap. He must be waiting for us to drop our guard. You might need to farm for blacksmith here. Hopefully I have enough money by the time I get done this fight that I can do like a couple crafts. Because it's the first blacksmith, I don't have to like stress over not being able to craft everything. Huh. So my preparations were all for naught, thanks to that warrior showing up. Ah, that voice. It's General Defenda. They really put a guy named General Defenda inside a big fortress. That one took some deep thought. Presby, I assume it was you who warned them of my trap. We're smarter than that, General Defenda. Haven't you heard of us? You would be wise not to underestimate the Julian army. I would show you far more respect than the Imperial leadership did for your role in saving the capital, Presby. But it's more complicated than that. Is even a man of your great stature afraid of the Emperor? I know what happens to people who defy the Emperor. I won't risk my family. That is not an option. I must head north, General Defenda. I have an urgent task and can't be delayed. Let us pass and we'll be on our way. I will probably regret my choice, but I can't yield. If you refuse to surrender, we will do battle. It's on Steam? Alright, nice. Things that are on Steam, I just like tend to put higher up on my list of things that I want to play because it's just so convenient for me. If anyone resists, kill them. Great, more cannons. Oh no, is this gonna be like the ship fight? Oh no. We are outnumbered here, Julian. Gain control of that cannon to even the odds a little. Work with Donhort to take the cannon and destroy the fortress's gate. Then our victory will be in sight. It's up to you, Julian. I guess I'm gonna have to egress to resurrect Donhort, maybe? Or are they just gonna give him to me? There's a lot of barrels in this fight, too. Alright, what the heck is going on here? Okay, so they divide my force in half. I'm gonna have to resurrect Donhort. So they're gonna give me a force over here. Okay, I see. I need to get my force up here to try to take this cannon. And then start blasting. This is gonna be a really cool fight. Alright, let me go resurrect Donhort and then we'll come back. I love the idea of this fight though already. They split your force in half. Ask if you can go to blacksmith. I don't think you can. I'm gonna guess that you can't go to the blacksmith after this fight. Session mentioned that you egress for the next 2 fights, but that was prior to this one. Excuse me. So I think if I beat this fight, I probably can't go to the blacksmith. I can only do it during this fight. I feel like I'm not short on really good weapons, though. With the exception of a halberd, like, I would like to get a better halberd for Donhort. He says there's a blacksmith in almost every town going forward now. So I don't think we have to stress over the blacksmith in scenario 3 as much as we did in the other ones. Which is kind of nice because before it was like I would have to smith and smith and smith like all at once, which was kind of annoying because I'd spend like an hour just doing nothing but equipment. Alright, so I'm not really sure what I should do with these guys. Like, I'm assuming I should not like go full frontal assault on these guys until I have the cannon ready. Yo, what's up, Britt? Do you watch or rewatch VOD? We recruited Leon in the first hour of the stream. So we got this dude, Leon the warrior, the lion warrior. But how you doing, Britt? How you doing today? What happens if I go this way? Oh, I guess I can get 2 different cannons. Maybe I'll send Leon and Cyclops this way. Haha, I see what you did there. He's always lying. Can't trust a guy who's lying. I apologize. You should apologize. That was unacceptable humor. We have standards here, sir. You're failing to meet them. Oh, all these guys are going to be cannoning me? What the hell? Hard day at work, but you survived. Well, that's good. Whatever doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Or something like that. Oh, they're just going to keep... Oh, no. They're just going to keep bringing people out the doors, huh? So basically, I got to get control of these cannons as fast as I can. To level the playing field. Let's hope there's no one-shot mechanic with the cannons like there was in the ship fight. The ship fight was brutal, man. Oh my god. Donhort, you are an absolute bum, dude. What if I cast Charm instead? Let me see if I can charm this guy. That might be better. Hey, it worked. So who got attacked? It was these two? Bridget and Dragon Man. I'll wait one more. No, you know what? It's not that much MP. I can't attack the cannon either, can I? No. Cyclops. So they named the lion Leon, and they named the general defending the fortress Defenda. There's some really, really deep thought going on. I'm actually at this point, I'm surprised they didn't name the dragon like Dragonia or something. Alright, 2 cannons per turn I get hit with. Apparently unicorns don't do well against axes. The old unicorn axe weapon triangle. Dude, he attacked the barrel while charmed? Hopefully that didn't have a good item in it. Naming it yeah, he's a dragon man. What kind of class are you? I'm a dragon man. What gave it away? I'm half man, half dragon. Oh, look at this little bit of a trick I can do here. I can help out the group up top by casting Spark. Now the question is, how many of these guys are going to just keep coming through those doors? Is it going to be like non-stop flow of units, or is it going to stop eventually? That's kind of what's on my mind right now. How many do I have to deal with? Not quite. Wait one more turn. Kate? Oh yeah, this is nice. Ew, even better. If he doesn't kill him, I'll at least put him to sleep. Well, that's pretty badass. Takes a ton of pressure off my guys up on the wall. Dragon Man. Another dark matter. Session, do you know if there was anything important in one of these barrels, like down here? Nice. That counter's kind of good. That's going to be useful. I wish my dragon could fly up the wall. What kind of useless dragon can't even fly over a castle wall? I thought that was the whole point of dragons. To be able to siege castles. Damn, I feel like I'm getting sick again. Not cool. Okay, downward. Big thing in barrels is a quick chicken. Uh-oh. We might have missed out on it. Do you remember which barrel it was? I think we killed all the barrels. We definitely missed it, dude. So what happened was, I charmed this guy, and then he killed the barrel. Like, he killed one of them. So hold on, let me just double check. Yeah, so I think we missed out on the quick chicken by charming that guy. Because I don't have it. Does the soldier actually get it? No, he doesn't have it, though. Maybe it's hidden, or maybe it just disappears. That's interesting. I didn't know that that was like a thing. When I charmed him that he was going to attack the barrel. I could have possibly like screwed myself out of the item. That was Drake Garden and yeah, exactly. It doesn't go in his inventory. Alright, well hopefully he has it. And it's not really like a problem. Oh, I can use the cannon now. This guy's almost dead. This guy's still charmed or no? No, he's not. Damn. I can fire at whoever I want here. I can fire at the gate. I can fire at units. Oh, you know what? I need to take these guys out. How's Raleigh doing? Raleigh's good. Raleigh. But take this guy out. Someone had something else similar? Yeah, hopefully it's not like permanently lost. That would be kind of a bummer. Because I actually, of all the items that I wanted, oh my god, this guy's a god. He's blocking everything. Of all the items that I wanted for my dragon, 1000, a quick chicken was one of them. Because he's lacking in agility right now. I think he only has like 13 agility or something, like really, really low. That's like his downfall, it appears. That's his weakness, his agility. If I put Kate out there, she's gonna die. Dragon Man. Ooh, this could be a good time for the freeze orb. Since I kind of have them like stacked up, I can't reach. I gotta get this guy off the cannon. Tail bomb. Oh my lord. 64 damage. Three HP, 2 attack, 2 defense. Oh my god. That's got to be the most insane character I've gotten in a Shining Force in a while. He almost has 70 HP already, and he's only level 10. This is a real game? Yes. Yes, it is. You've never heard of, you never heard of the Shining Force series, or you never heard of Shining Force 3? Can you promote him? I think you can, because somebody said that Raleigh and 1000, you can't get new weapons for them, but when you promote them, their weapons get upgraded. So I'm assuming you can promote. All right, Bridget. It was not shining around your way. So, Shining Force 1 and 2 are on Sega Genesis. And then Shining Force 3 came out for Sega Saturn. And that was back in the 90s. But they're really, really good tactical games. And have you ever heard of the game Golden Sun for Game Boy Advance? Have you ever played that? I'm going to do my own Golden Sun shout out here. I actually don't need to heal Donhort, because nobody's down there. Yeah, this was a Sega Saturn title. Fire! I do still have... That's fair. That's fair, Storm. Rules are rules. We didn't say who had to say it. This looks very good for a Sega. Yeah, this is... The game is fantastic. When you talk about gameplay-wise, characters, the actual tactical aspect of the game, it's a phenomenal game. Later. The Godchild. I'm just gonna keep everybody back here for a little while longer. Oh, it's like that, huh? Oh, wow. He just did a lot of damage. That's not good. Because now if somebody cannons me, I'm kind of in trouble. Competitor towards Final Fantasy that got overshadowed. There's a lot of games like that. That's definitely a thing. There were a lot of games that got overshadowed in that era. If you think about it, this game came out in 97 and 98. It's 3 different games. So like Scenario 1, 2, and 3 were released over 97 and 98. Think about how many games were coming out during that time period. Like, yeah, he's gonna kill my dragon. Damn it, I knew it. There were so many good games coming out during that time period that it was very easy to miss some other good games. There's so many guys on these cannons now. I gotta start taking more of them out. Okay. I need to hide her back there. I'm gonna go like this. Get ready for a heal. I'm surprised they haven't made a new Shining Force. I'm surprised too, Derek, honestly. Like, it would probably not be hard to do. They tried to, and then apparently they canceled it. Like, it was gonna happen, and then it didn't. Yeah, the problem with the Saturn is it was very high priced compared to the other systems. Like, if you go back and read like the history of the Saturn, they released it for like $420 or something like that, and then they came out and announced the PlayStation 1 was going to be like $249 or something. So it was just like, the system was good, but it got undercut like immediately. Is this the best / preferred version of Shining Force? Dude, they're all really good. You can play Shining Force 1, 2, or 3, and honestly, it's not a bad place to start. The stories are not necessarily connected in a way that you have to play them in order. But I would still go back and play the old school Genesis ones first if it was me. Yo, Beyond, what's up, man? Scenario 3 is getting interesting with the characters that we have. I got a unicorn and a dragon over here. Alright, I gotta fire this cannon again. Alright, we wiped out one of the guys on the cannon. So now I gotta take out... Yeah, I gotta get this dude. I'm on time for this. We've been streaming for like an hour and 45 minutes, but I'm gonna be streaming for probably a little over an hour more. So... Damn, this is where they start messing me up. Because I'll take one hit from a unit, and then the cannons will finish them. Yeah, so the Saturn got released first, and so they had the advantage of being first, but they were very high priced because it was a very powerful system. And that was kind of a problem because it got overshadowed because of it. Yeah, that's probably a good point, what Gia said. If you start with the original Shining Forces, you'll learn the basics of the series a lot easier without all the extra complexities. And then you can move on. And also, there is like one character from Shining Force 1 that appears in Shining Force 3. So, you know, maybe that's a reason. I don't really know what to do with everybody else. I can't do anything with them up here other than man these cannons. Yeah, Saturn is notoriously a weird system to program and run. Like, it's a very inefficient system. So even to this day, if like you try to use an emulator to play Saturn, they usually perform very poorly. It's the way that it was designed. Is Saturn better than PS1? I wouldn't say that necessarily. I think it was maybe a little bit more powerful than the PS1, but that doesn't necessarily mean better, right? Sometimes power isn't necessarily what makes a system good.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Thanks for the follow, Derek. Bridget and Kate are friends. Why did I hear Arnold? That's my follow. That's my follow alert. Yeah. 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 Arnold. I keep getting those TikToks now. It's like, if you ever feel like giving up, just remember the famous quote by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen like 5 of those TikToks. Do I have a favorite game? Just like in general? Legend of Dragoon. Pretty much consensus for me. Everybody knows it. That's a PlayStation 1 game. There it is. Right on time. I knew that was coming. She has aura now as well. I can hit him with a heal level 2. King Albert. Yes, it does. Yep. Jeremy just dropped the Albert sticker in the chat. The super fan sticker. So I guess I just have to kind of buy time here until I either smash the gate with the cannons or shoot these guys. You should play it. There's if you have a PC, you don't even need a good PC. You can play it on a laptop, and I think you can even get it on a phone, but there's There's a version of the game that came out for the PC. It's like a fan project that they remade the game. It's called Legend of Dragoon Severed Chains. You should definitely play it. Is it for the Switch? I don't think so. You can buy it on the PlayStation Network for like $10. I don't think it's available on Switch. But I recommend playing the PC version, even if you have to play it on like a low-end laptop, because it's got upscaled graphics and all kinds of like better features. It even has a whole bunch of mods available now. But last time I checked, it was like less than $10 on the PlayStation Network. It's a really fun game. Alright, just gotta kind of hold my ground till I smash this gate. Ooh, don't do this. No, no, no. Brother. Alright, one more hit and the gate will be down. He's gonna can't. Oh my god. The timing on this. Oh my god, I got so lucky. They could have just canned and Gracia and killed him. I'm so surprised that they didn't just kill my healer right there. That would have been super annoying. Just keep popping these blaze ones to conserve MP. Trusted with Julian. Really need a heal here. El Tipord said you played this game when you were like 10 or 12-ish? Yeah, man. That would have been... So, you must be like 40 years old. 39. I'm gonna guess your age. You're 39 years old. Oh, 1 and 2? Yeah. 1 and 2 came out in like 92. Alright, so now I was gonna say, I'm gonna re-guess. I was gonna say you were 43. But yeah, Shining Force 1 was like 1992. And I think Shining Force 2 was 1994. On the Genesis. Alright, the gate is down. Damn, why is my army struggling against so few opponents? The battle continues like this. I'll have to deal with them myself. Well, come on there, brother. Leave your ramparts. Come catch the smoke. The Julian army certainly is strong. I have underestimated them. I'll put an end to this battle personally. Take heed, Julian. A very hidden gem here in the Dominican Republic? Yeah. A lot of these games are just overlooked because everybody's always looking for new games, and sometimes they don't realize that to find some of the best games, you actually have to look back, not forward. That's just the reality of it. Okay, I have a little bit of a problem here, though. Because I lost my dragon. I feel like my ground team is not that strong. Have I tried the doors yet? I thought I did. I thought I couldn't go through. Oh, that's why. I thought I was... Bro. I thought I was standing in front of the door right here. But because of the camera angle... Wow, I'm brain dead. Also lost the drunk horseman. The drunk horseman is back here on my cannon. I didn't think you could go through the door. I was wondering, like, wait, how come I can't get to the other cannons? I thought, like, it would make sense to be able to do that. Turns out that you can. Session, you're so used to Don Horde just being dead by default that you just assumed he was dead again. Not sure you can, but don't know. I would think that you would be able to. I hope you can. Because it seems like there's an abundance of characters on the, like, up on the wall, like more than you would need. It would be nice if I could get all characters on all the cannons as well. Gracia getting tricky with the stab. At the very least, I at least want to shoot this guy, so I'm not taking more cannon fire. Looks like I cannot go through the door. Oh well, it was worth a try. It was good thought, good thought. So I'm limited to only 2 cannons, but I do want to take that guy out, so at least I'm not getting hit by cannons. And I guess I can use some MP off of Isabella to preserve MP on Gracia. This is where flyers would be good. I had a dragon, but it wouldn't let him fly over the wall anyway. So it didn't really help. The first thing I thought of, Dre, was like, oh, what if I just take my dragon and fly him up? And it wasn't a thing, unfortunately. That's why I made the joke. I said, like, what kind of dragon can't siege a castle? I thought that's, like, what dragons were for. At least that's what Game of Thrones taught me. So he has 2 gunners by his side. I feel like this isn't going to be too bad, though. If I have these cannons just popping off. Alright, so there's a lot of units coming back, though. That could be a problem. Wait a minute. How far can I cast Charm? Probably not that far. No, definitely not. If I just hit, like, 2 cannon shots on this guy, by the time he gets to me, I'll be able to just take him out in one hit. Yeah, look at that. I don't even think he's going to get a turn to attack me now. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm going to save his MP because he only has enough for one more aura cast. So I'm just going to hang out here. Seems like a cannon should have splash damage. Yeah, you would think so. Not these cannons. It is nice though, by hitting them one by one, it makes them one hit away from a kill every time. I really, really wish there was a way to get them off that wall. Ow. Rude. Oh no, he's coming forward. Brother. Oh. No way. She's still gonna die, but like, come on now. Could you imagine? Ooh, that's gonna be a juicy cast. Oh no, I don't have enough MP for like a big one. Alright, this is gonna get a little tough here. This is not great. I'm not in a good spot. This is really not good at all. This is a bit problematic. So I can hit like all of these units, but it's not really gonna do much. Like, I don't have enough MP for a Spark 2 either. I think I might just cast attack on Julian. I'm in a bit of trouble here actually. This is not great. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this. There's just too many units. $38. Alright, I'm going to have to hope that I can cannon. Cannon the boss with 2 shots, and then hopefully I get another attack with Julian. Or I'll use Gracia's beam cannon or whatever that spell is called. Holy. This might work. If I put him next to Julian, Julian will only be able to get attacked 1 time. Well, he'll be able to get attacked by the boss and by... Oh, wait. The range characters will delete him. This is going to be tough. I don't know if I'm going to make it. He doesn't have that much MP, so isn't the damage based on how much MP he has? Only 32. So I think if all of these units decide to attack Julian, I'm probably going to die. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's even better, because that might draw another... That might draw another attack out. Yup. Alright, I think I'm good. Because those other guys aren't going to kill Julian with two attacks. Oh wait, he can't die either. Forgot about that. Oh well. I kind of got myself in a pinch by letting my dragon die. I forgot that you had to protect him as well. That's super lame. This is a good attempt. This is a good attempt. I kind of hate the characters that they like put where they put them. I wish I could divide my force up like with a little bit more preference. Because all the guys up on the wall become kind of useless. Free XP? Always looking at the bright side, right, Dre? I'll take it. Arc Halberd and healing drops. I can't afford an Arc Halberd. I think that's the problem. The Arc Halberd's like 14,000 or something. I only have like 10,000. It doesn't help that I just got my... Oh, you said you can't craft it yet anyway? Session says you can't craft it yet. Apparently the blacksmiths have like different tiers of crafting in scenario 3, so the early blacksmith won't do the highest level stuff yet, according to my information. Hey, there's no barrels this time. I can just like run right in there. I have an idea of how to like speed this process up though as well. What I did with these two guys worked out really well last time. But I'm gonna get on the cannons quicker. Yeah, like not having the barrels means I'm going to be able to get to the cannons quicker. And then also, I didn't use the cannon right away last time. I kind of delayed a couple turns because I was more worried about taking out the units around it. But I think that was kind of a mistake. Like I should have started shooting that Dystonia soldier like right away. And also taking advantage of Kate from the bottom. I didn't do that enough last time. I'm going to cast attack on Kate, and then I'm going to have Kate just start blasting everybody up the wall. I can even do this. Anything to get me on those cannons faster, I think, is the strategy. Raleigh. I did not think that I would be playing a unicorn character in Scenario 3. Yeah, this is the play. She's gonna kill this guy from all the way down here. How about them apples? The white dragon. Alright, note to self, don't let your dragon die this time. It's basically going to take all the pressure off my units up on the wall, so they could just start firing away. I'm gonna go with the attack, see if she can get a special. Nope. Hey, what's up, Dibbles?
Hey, you guys!
How was your class? Just lunchtime? Alright, alright. Anything good for lunch? That's what's most important here. Thank you for the heart and the gold pops, man. Donuts. I was saying earlier, I'm going to a place, one of my wife's friends is having like a get-together, and apparently she hired a sushi chef to show up to the party. So that's kind of exciting. Pepper sandwiches. Sounds good. When do I show up? Yo, for real. You ever go to Cape Orient? Don't think so. No. There's some good places around me to get good sushi, but I've never been there. Come on, soldiers, come out and play. Stinking cannons. If it's still there, it's worth the trip. K-May always sucks to drive to, literally like end of the world. Why is it end of the world? It's not that. Is K-May that bad to you? These guys are all full, right? Yeah. Them moving. Another Aura cast. Hey, what's up, Drucifer? How you been, man? I'm good, I'm good. Nope, still can't do it. It's too risky. These cannons like take away your ability to hide behind your team. You know what I really wish I had right now is a tomahawk. Bummer. Oh man, really could use a tomahawk right there. I can't even move the dragon up. It's too risky. You have really good memories of K-May liquor store at the end of the main street. Used to go there and do random BYOBs. I completely forgot about that, to buy Leon a tomahawk. That would have been, I would have been able to attack that turn. Rena's cannons.
Stop blowing holes in my ship!
Oh no. Are they gonna kill Julian? Dude, you gotta be kidding me. I swear if I die here. Yeah, he's gonna reach the cannon and kill Julian. I suck, dude. 2 deaths in a row. What a loser. Damn, dude. We struggling out here today. Definitely need that tomahawk. Whoa! A little cheer me up with the galaxy. Thank you, Bradley. He's like, this is the content I came for. 2 deaths in a row. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oh, look at that. We only have 6,000 gold now. Yeah. Let's go buy a tomahawk. I would play as the priest in this game. I mean, the priest has been doing more than anybody here by resurrecting my team. Nobody's been busier than the priest. I'm pretty sure it did cut my gold in half, though, when he died session. Because I definitely had, I feel like I had more than 10,000 between the two fights. I think I should have had 20,000. And then he died. And then I had 10,000. Now I have close to 5 or 6. And I just spent. Yeah, I think I would have had close to 22,000 though. Because I had 7 or 8,000 before I even did the fight outside the castle. And I didn't really spend any. So unless I only made like 2,000 gold between both fights, which seems kind of on the low end. Alright, I'm going Raleigh this way this time. Maybe if I go Raleigh and Donhort up there, I'll get to the second cannon quicker. Maybe that'll help me out. The Ankh has resist, yeah, which in this fight, resist isn't really an issue yet, because I'm not really taking any magic damage. There's this whole fight, actually, there's no magic damage. But resist is one of the best spells in the game when you get later in. I think we've demonstrated that in scenario 1 and 2, like how important the resist spell is. Like that's what made even having those monks in your party even worth it. I'm gonna do this again. This was actually a good strategy last time. Casting attack on Kate. It was one of the few smart things I did in the last battle. Set it up with Julian and then finish it. I actually just need to move my party back after I use them to help out with these first 2 units. I just need to move them back. Actually, let's do Tornado level 2. Charm. Come on. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. Nice. Why not just do Spark 4? Shut up, bro. How much did you level? Did you just like cheese your way all the way up there with all those spells? Like just completely over level? Oh, New Game Plus. Oh, even better. So with New Game Plus, you have like all the best weapons to start. That's crazy. If I could cast Aura, like Aura level 4 or whatever here, it'd be so easy. Alright, Leon. Get on that cannon, brother. Not rubbing it in, about to start the fight. Bet you still finish ahead. Probably will. If you have Aura 4, like you can pretty much just like do whatever you want with no consequence. Best games ever. What are you playing on? I'm using my PC, Jason. It's a Saturn, but it's on my PC. Saturn game. You just gotta hope that the cannons don't concentrate their fire on one unit. Because otherwise I could just, like, I can use Aura and just get most of their HP back until they start focus firing, and then I just get absolutely smoked. Spark 2. It's not really. I need to save her MP. Alright, this is where we move these guys back. That guy's charmed still. I think between Cyclops and Kate, that guy's gonna die anyway, so see if we can get another special attack. If you have a PC, Jason, and you want to jump in my Discord and check out the Shining Force channel, you might find some good stuff in there. Hug the other wall, kill the cannon guy with Kate. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm on to scenario 3 now for Shining Force 3. If I die again, I hope I don't die again. It's kind of weird that the first attempt was my best attempt. I actually think Donhort will die if I move him there. No. I could move him here and attack, but then he'll get attacked twice. But if I don't move him up and attack, then Raleigh gets hit twice. Huh. Not a great choice here. Not a great choice here. This is Sega Saturn. Knockin' Nacho. Sega Saturn. One more shot and at least I get this guy down. I'm ahead on the cannons compared to last time. Nice counterattack though. That's kind of convenient. Guys won't pop out of doors till you break the door. Yeah, I did it. I think I did it properly the first time. Is I got all the guys off the cannons first, and then I broke the door, which I think is the way to do it, so you don't get overwhelmed. But the problem I had in the first attempt is that I just pushed forward too early, and I lost units before I made my final press, like toward the enemy. So what I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna back everybody up more. I think that's a better strategy here. And it actually sucks that I charmed this guy because he blocked Isabella. I wanted to run Isabella through the middle so that she could support Raleigh and Donhor, and she's just been stuck in this choke point for 2 turns. So now I have a choice between, I kind of have to attack, because if I take another turn to fire the cannon, I'm not going to be alive long. I have to start taking out units here. There we go. So that counterattack turned out to be pretty clutch. Julian, Kate, Bridget, Dragon. He should survive another attack, especially if he levels. Looks like you can go around the corner. Yeah, I might just go back there. Like, just keep my distance as much as I can. Okay. Alright, we got 1 cannon down here. This will take this guy out. It's really just about, like, MP conservation. Last time, the mistake I made is that I had 3 cannons firing at my team at the same time. This time, I only have 1 cannon firing at the moment. Oh, great. He takes 24 damage. Unbelievable. So now I have a choice to make. I think I'm gonna fire the cannon because she'll be able to take another hit, and then I can just use Isabella to go up there and heal her, Alright, and or finish the other. So one of the issues I have, Gia, is I'm worried that if I can't, I'm worried that if I move them behind the wall, that these guys are going to start targeting my units up on the wall with the cannons. I don't know if that would happen, but I don't know if it won't happen. And I don't want to find out the hard way if they just start shooting my other cannoneers. I'd rather them shoot the guys down here because they're really not under any pressure at the moment. I think if those cannons just started like focusing, like let's say they both decided to start shooting Raleigh, that'd be like really bad for me. Dragon Man. You could just lay back and cannon the boss. Yeah, could do that. Once you smash the door down. I probably could have done it and won that last time. If I would have just, if I would have just hung back. Here, I got something for you guys. If I would have just hung back and then shot the boss with the cannons, I probably could have won. I could have just ran away. Learns the Fairy Soul special attack. I'm just gonna kill both these guys before they even get a chance to attack me. And then I'll just heal through the cannon damage. Alright, Raleigh gets a heal. We should be fine here. Alright, that worked out well. It's all coming together, fellas. The strategy's coming together. There we go. Neither of those units got a chance to hit me. Dude, I agree, Kingdom. I've said it so many times that like this would be one of the easiest series to recreate because it's not a complicated, it's not a whole lot of complicated gameplay. It's a pretty straightforward series. Alright, everybody else is gonna back up now. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Welcome in, man. Happy Saturday. Alright, we're gonna be down to only one cannon firing on us. I think we got it this time. I think they can remake it in the style of Valkyria Chronicles. Yeah, I don't think I've never played Valkyria Chronicles. Yeah, imagine if you could just shoot the boss right off the walls right away. That would kind of defeat the whole point of the fight. It would be kind of fun, but it would definitely defeat the whole purpose. Alright, anyway, my wall crew is basically good to go at this point. I don't have anything else to do up on the wall other than just fire away with cannons. One more guy to take out here. The clutch on these trucks suck. What are you driving, Dibbles? What kind of truck is it? That's the one we talked about, the Valkyria game. I think you'd really like. It's FPS mixed with RPG and tactical. Alright, another game I'm going to have to look up when I get done. Freightliner, driving a Freightliner. You have a few Gale Lances? Dude. It must be so much easier, honestly, to play New Game Plus. Even though you're on Insane, having all those items, I think, is a massive advantage. This is going to go a lot differently, though, this time. Because I'm going to have my dragon alive at the end. The gears don't want to hold, they just pop out on their own. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty crappy truck. Alright, hopefully kill. One health, brother. Now I have to waste a whole nother shot. He was on the ground before we heard the shot. You'll link it in Discord. Oh, you're talking about Valkyrie Profile. He's talking about Valkyria Chronicles. I know about Valkyrie Profile. I've played Valkyrie Profile 2, I think. I think it was the second one. I keep saying I can't remember. I've played those, but I've never played Valkyria Chronicles, whatever that if that's like a separate series. Oh, it's the same series? Okay. I didn't know that that's what it was called. Just a little bit different in combat. Alright. So is it like Valkyrie Profile 1, Valkyrie Profile 2, Valkyria Chronicles? Or is Valkyria Chronicles just the name that they used for the second one? Or the first one? Bro, please don't kill me. There's nobody on cannons, though, so I'm probably okay. Might want to clean up the floor before hitting the door. Yeah, I'm thinking something like that. Now that there's no cannons, I can just, like, make sure I'm topped off and ready to go here. Kind of thing. There you go. This is my favorite spell, honestly. This is new in Scenario 3. But being able to kill a unit and heal yourself at the same time. Alright, just confirming. Nobody on cannons, right? Okay. Which means I don't have to rush to heal Gracia. I don't have to worry about him dying. Those knights are strong. Like, I noticed that my dragon, even though he has a ton of health, Still takes a lot of damage. Alright, I'm not using his aura. I'm keeping the MP. Because I'm not in a hurry here. And then I'm going to do one more shot on the wall. And then I'm just going to hold my ground till I go up and kill those knights. Yep. Gonna use the combination of my units and the cannons to just blow those knights up before they really get to do any damage to me. Because they're still not gonna reach me in a whole nother turn. Oh, actually they can. I didn't realize he could reach my dragon there. I'm gonna stick her here. She's gonna heal from on top of the wall when it comes time. Sega Saturn, Bok. Sega Saturn. This came out in '97 on the Saturn. I'm gonna attack this guy, and then I'll heal up. Some MP conservation here. I'll let Kate do the honors, finishing off that night. Either Kate or cannons. Kate's cannons. Thank you, you're kind one. Hope you have a good and riches. Thank you, man. Drain arrow. Nice. That weapon level up's kind of clutch. I have a rich life, man. I'm rich in the things that matter. Health and family. Alright. Open up. Open up, defender. Damn, why is my army struggling against so few opponents? What, are you having trouble with your EMTs? Right, I'm gonna cannon these guys down. They're not even gonna get a chance to do anything. I know a whole bunch of units are gonna start pouring out of those doors, but I'm in such a better position this time. Actually, let me do this real quick. Haven't done this in like 2 hours. Hit a couple save states. I'm gonna bring all my units like over into this corner so that I can use Isabella to heal from the wall and cast support. And then I'm gonna take out the gunners with the cannons, because the gunners are dangerous because they can break down your formation. Yeah. You know what's funny is I work around a lot of those sessions, and some of them are just like really, really crappy attitude. And some of them are great, man. It's like, it really is hit or miss. MP shining is probably, yeah, it should do more damage. I only had 12 MP last time, and it only did like 33 damage, which was not great. Yeah, it was not great. But if I have 20 MP, I should do... You would think I would do at least 40 on the next one. Alright, these gunners are slowly getting chipped away at. Let's see if I can reach with a support now. I still can't reach. It's only a 1 space cast. I don't have support level 2. But I can use her for aura, right? Huh, I guess not. I guess this, up on this part of the wall, it's just too high. So I'm not going to be able to use her to do anything. What about a heal 3? Is that going to reach? No, they won't let me do anything off this wall. Oh well. Time to cannon fire again. I'm going to play this very safe. I'm going to hit this knight 1 time so that he can get killed by the next hit. Because I think my dragon should be able to finish him. If he moves up. I guess he's not going to move up. Okay, so 3 spaces tall means that you can't reach that high. Alright, casting attack on 1,000. I didn't know that, like, there was a specific cutoff between 2 spaces and 3 spaces. Alright, it's time to move here a little bit, I think. Because we're going to finish the gunner. I think. Or no, it might take 2 more hits. Alright. I'm going to top off 1,000 because I'm moving him up now. He has the attack. He has the attack spell on him, so he's just going to start rolling up. Back to class? Alright, man. Good luck at class, man. Pass all your stuff. Get those trucks into gear, man. This is where we make our move. Damn, son. Butterfly monkey effect, thank you. Thank you, Brad. Dude, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Holy crap. Manifesting. We're gonna manifest a win here, hopefully. Oh no, Kate just got lightning strike manifested into her face. I think we're good though, because this is gonna be where we pop off here. This is where we pop off, boys. 1,000 is about to go for 1,000 damage. Oh my god, he did 54. Even though he got countered, dude, 54 damage. Get wrecked, bro. I didn't save enough MP for an attack, or for a Spark 2 again, but here's what we're gonna do. Julian's about to get attack casted on him. He's gonna pull up for like 50 damage. And between Julian and the cannons, this dude is absolutely cooked. We're gonna do it this time, fellas. Oh, he's gonna one-shot him. 71 to the face. And a Shiva sword. We got that ice sword, baby. And just like that, he was gone. Oh, you've defeated me, Julian Army. My service to the Empire is at its end. It's unfortunate, Defender. It wasn't our intention to defeat a splendid general like yourself. You have nothing to regret. Allegiance to our Emperor is the only code I could live by. Why didn't you just let us win, Defender? No, I couldn't do that. At least my family won't have to suffer any longer. But you are... Presby, enough of this. That journey to the north, I wish you luck. Yes, he exploded. I guess the developers of Shining Force believed in spontaneous combustion. General Defender, this certainly is a great loss. I just think it's so funny that like somebody takes their last breath and they just, it's like they had a bunch of C4 strapped to their body. Everybody has like a detonator. When they stop breathing, they blow up. General Defenda was an elite general, even among all the Imperial generals. I swear we won't let his death be in vain. We have finally crossed the border, Julian. From here, we will head to the harbor. We must regain the time lost in this battle. Alright. I want to see what that Shiva sword does. Pursued by Majoron, after the invasion of the Empire, the Julian army endured much to reach the border. The Julian army stormed Barrier Fortress and reluctantly defeated General Defenda. They now hurry to Aspia. Yeah, it's like they have pacemakers on their Heartstorm, and then once it stops working, it has like a detonation device. That's the only explanation. Is this Golden Sun? You know it, Roy. Definitely Golden Sun. This is Golden Force. Or maybe we'll just call it Sunshine. We'll just combine the names. Neon Moon, yes. This is Sunshine. This game was made by the team who made Golden Sun, Camelot. So, that's why it looks the same. They have chased us all the way here. They are certainly persistent. They traveled by sea and are already here. They are likely planning on an ambush from the harbor. This is bad. What should we do? If we continue on our path to the north, battle may be unavoidable. We need to continue north, but we should avoid battle if possible. Should we flee this area for now, Julian? Nope, we don't flee. Even if we flee, the chase will continue. If we are destined for this battle, we should settle it right now.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
I don't know if it's like the same world necessarily, but it's the same art style. Like everything is very, very similar. Boss, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate everybody who followed today. Thank you. I'll be streaming probably Tuesday afternoon. We'll do some more Shining Force. I'm surprised you made it to the Continental Harbor through Imperial resistance and the Barrier Fortress. That is, you made it with the help of the resistance. You must have lived in hiding like rats in the sewer to escape. Don't forget you are only here today because of our rescue. So Donhorn speaks the truth. This is neutral land. Please leave us be. This territory doesn't belong to either country, so as long as the balance is kept between the Republic and the Empire. You're still ignoring the facts, General Steele. Are you saying the balance has been destroyed? Father's letter has arrived, Grisby. My father was abducted by Governor Garvin of Saraband. Prince Erant offered assistance. Why did he side with Governor Garvin to betray the Empire? That is pathetic. Erant, to obtain the throne of Emperor, he dug his own grave. What an idiot. That's what General Rogan said on the ship. The General's assumption was certainly true. The Median army must have saved the Emperor. Certainly Median has rescued Father. Father is marching to Aspia with Median now. Even I can't believe Median has agreed to assist the Emperor in his conquest of Aspia. However, Prince Median is only human. If he sees he can take the Republic by conquest, he would certainly defeat his friend for that reward. I was picking up on that session. The timelines are starting to match up now. Because we know that Iran is dead, and we know that Median has already marched with the Emperor to Aspia, which is where they both ended. So it does kind of make sense. Like, those few things have happened. The traitor of the Emperor, Conrad's son. I heard he's friends with Median. It'll be interesting to watch those two battle. Prince Majoron, I doubt you've come here to tell us that. Why else are you here? To tell you the truth, the Emperor has requested another gift to be presented to Median for conquering Aspia. I'd like you to deliver it. Yay! What's up, New Day? Thank you for the heart and the roses. Nonsense. They're invading the Republic. Why should we help them? Please don't refuse. Dude, when are we gonna get her as a character? She's been around so much. Long time no see, Julian. I have heard of your bravery in the Empire. You are Honesty from the Rogan army. Why are you here? Who is that behind you? Lady Melinda! Lady Melinda, the second wife of Emperor the Mark. Isn't she Median's mother? Guess this is the gift you wanted us to carry. You must be speaking of this lady. You're obviously surprised. Even I didn't know I'd end up... I beg you, Julian, please accept the responsibility of escorting Lady Melinda to Prince Median. Ever since that child discovered I grew tired of palace life, he wanted to free me. But I didn't know he would insist on an invasion. Lady Melinda is a good woman. Even though Prince Median is leading an invasion force, Lady Melinda should go to him. You are expecting too much. Do you think the Emperor would let that happen? I want to fight General Steele. That guy's a loser. Where do you think you are going? Our task here is done. We are concerned about Dystonia being with the Emperor, so we are returning immediately. How could... You are leaving Lady Melinda here without hearing Julian's answer? Lady Melinda is Median's hope, and Father has allowed her to go to Aspia. That means she's no longer needed. The Emperor has requested Lady Melinda be escorted by the Julian army. We won't be held responsible for anything that happens after we leave her with you. Whether you agree or not, do whatever you like. Majoron and Steele are like, they come across as like two very cowardly characters. Gracia, you are lucky this time. Next time we meet, I'll get you. Bet on it. You added a 2-second delay post-moving characters. It totally fixes the stutter. Huh. What terrible people. With them ruling the Empire, it's no wonder it's seen as an evil nation. Everything is fine now. What do you mean? Lady Melinda is saying if she hadn't been freed, things would have turned messy, Sir Bresby. We couldn't have told Majoron and his associates, but there's a rumor going around. Lady Melinda, to tell your story, this place is very dangerous. What if someone hears? You're right. It's a long story anyway, so we can continue our discussion in the headquarters in the village. Shall we? What? Then the Emperor's letter is a fake, written by General Rogan, and Prince Majoron fell for it. The Emperor's handwriting is well known in the Imperial government. I can't believe the Prince didn't see through the ruse. Only because General Rogan wrote it. That man has admired the Emperor since he was very young. He has imitated everything the Emperor does. When the Emperor gave me this letter, I sensed his ill will, so I showed the letter to the general who was trapped inside the ship. The ship was on the verge of sinking. The content of the Emperor's letter must have been more compelling than the general's fear of sinking into the sea. He forged Father's command. If this is discovered, the punishment will be death for sure. What did Father's letter say that could have been worth risking his life to change? I don't know exactly what it said, but General Rogan told me if Prince Majorons gets this letter, Prince Medion's freedom will be taken away. The general must have thought it was safer for me to go to Medion than to stay in the castle. Something big must have been going on. We're supposed to escort Melinda to Prince Medion, but we don't know where he is. Prince Medion is marching towards Aspia with Emperor Damaric. Okay, so the timeline where they're marching towards Aspia is happening like right now. Hate to say it, but Medion's mom can definitely get it. Dude, come on, bro. You're crazy, dude. That's crazy talk. Prince Medion is heading to Aspia. Then what we heard before is true after all. Damn, bro. Twitch chat's on another level right now. Prince Medion did not want an invasion, but since they did not have access to the ships, they had to go to Aspia through Headland. Her or Penko? Oh no. General Rogan is with Prince Medion, Don Hort. He will be a great help to the prince. You are a special person, Session. That's impossible, Bresby. The general is with the Damaric army, and their advisor, Fitterit, is keeping a close eye on him. We have to hurry to Aspia. Let's go, Julian. Why the sudden rush, Gracia? After hearing this story, I think I know the content of the Emperor's letter, and what his true intention was. Gracia, you say you've realized Father's intention, but I don't see how. Can you explain? After rescuing the Emperor, Prince Medion had to head to Aspia since Garvin took the ship. During the battle in the governor's mansion in Sarabin, Garvin and Prince Arant were pinned down, so they escaped aboard the Seagate. The Emperor surely would like to reclaim the Republican territories he lost in the War of Independence. If he is heading toward Aspia, he certainly can't afford to miss this chance. Ah, then... I still don't understand. If Prince Medion had no intention of joining an invasion, then Emperor Damaric can't do it alone. My brother Medion is weak when it comes to Father. Since Father's love towards Medion was thin, Medion has worked hard to get his father's recognition. I believe Prince Medion was torn between his loyalty to his father and his friendship with Lord Symbios, and the Emperor must have seen that. Of course, now I see. The purpose of the letter is to rush Prince Medion to make a decision between the two. Prince Medion values the Emperor and Lord Symbios equally. His letter could give the Emperor an edge. And that's Lady Melinda's mission, right? Then if Prince Medion refuses to march into Aspia, the life of Lady Melinda... Was he trying to threaten the prince with her life? What a story. I can't believe it. To threaten Lady Melinda's life? She's the Emperor's wife and the mother of his son. Damaric will do it. He will do anything to regain control of the Republican territories. The Emperor must be threatening Prince Median now that he believes his letter has been delivered. He must be rushing Prince Median to join the Aspia invasion. Julian, let's hurry to prepare for a journey. We must get to Aspia before Prince Median invades. Well then, Lady Melinda can be escorted to Aspia. Alright, so all the timelines are kind of converging here. My assignment from General Rogan is now complete. However, that means the beginning of another task. The war was caused by a Bolzome sect plot. As long as they exist, tragedies will continue to occur. Julian, please allow me to join your army. Oh, nice. We're finally gonna get her. Damn. Finally a Pegasus Knight in Shining Force 3. I take an oath. I am committed to defeating Bolzome and bringing peace to the land once again. Well, the female soldiers of today are certainly strong. The women in this force are as brave as the male soldiers, Julian. Prepare to march, Julian. We head up to the Aspian coast today. Dude, nice. Let me take a look at her stats. 65, 35. Damn, 27 agility. 7 movement. That's pretty wild. Lance charge and bee strike. Yeah, that's excellent, because now we have 2 flying units, and then we have the unicorn that has good movement, like Donhort does. She seems really strong. So, nice. Alrighty. That's going to conclude today's stream, everybody. The start of Chapter 3. We'll continue on Tuesday afternoon, I think it's going to be. So, I will be live tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, for some Legend of Legaia. That'll be the next time I'm live. Shiva Sword, okay. Nice, nice. Tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Legend of Legaia. That'll be my next stream, and then possibly Monday night as well, and then Tuesday afternoon for Shining Force. So, if you haven't already, drop a follow, so you get my live notifications. And I will see you in a couple days. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate the generosity. You know, everybody who sent me gifts today. I appreciate you guys supporting the stream and making this possible for me to continue to do. Thank you so much. And I will see you soon. Take care, guys.